Hi, folks. I think one of the challenges that we as fishermen have is how can we become a better fisherman? Now, in the past, it was a lot different situation. Today, with all the information that's out there, with all the different ways that people can learn, it really can make a difference. You know, I don't care how good we think we can always learn to be better. And there's so many ways you can do that. Number one, on all the different information systems that are available today, like Facebook and all the others that are springing up. There's sort of fisherman forums on there where people share their ideas, share their successes, and it's a great way to learn more. The other way, and maybe I should have mentioned this first, but the other way to get good at what you do is to do it more and more often. The more chance you have to go out and practice your skills, the better you're going to get at that. And once you determine of how you want to fish and what you want to fish with, then the more often that you use it, you're going to get good at it. I know that in the years of my adult life fishing, there's been certain types of fishing that I've come to depend on and I've got really good at because that's all I did. All I did was use a bucktail jig for years every time I would go out. Then after the Hydra was invented, and we've talked about this before, but it was a lure that I think was maybe before its time, but it was a hard-headed lure, hard plastic, and then you would put a soft plastic onto it, and it allowed it to swim in different ways that you could never do without that specially designed head. But as I came to rely on that bait, it's all that I used, and I got very, very good at it. And anybody would be the same way. You know, when I'm fishing a jig, the more times you realize you're going to snag it, then you pick up ways that it won't snag in the bottom. The more times you catch a fish by letting it fall and waiting before you start bringing it back, then you're going to get better at doing that. You're going to catch more fish. My point is, we can always improve. Now, for some people, that isn't what it's all about. They just want to go out there and spend their time on the water, be with their family, their kids, whatever, and that's important too. But if we can aspire to get better at what we do, we have more ways to do that now than ever before. Like I said, there's social media, and that's incredible. Every single lure that you want to buy, if you go online, and no matter where you decide to buy it, there'll usually be a video there to teach you how to fish it better. So, you know, it's a banner time for us fishermen. I feel sorry for the fish. My goodness sakes, we're becoming better at what we do through either technology, through practice, through all the different information that's out there that we can learn from. It's a wonder these fish have a chance. So maybe it's time to give them more credibility and honor them for something that they are, which I think is a lot more than we used to think. They aren't just something that wiggles out there and we can throw something out and bring them in and eat them. They're beings that have minds, that have reactions, and they can become a very, very formidable foe. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.